Morning, everybody. So today's going to be bumper day. Actually, been looking forward to this. So probably the last big cosmetic thing that I'm gonna do to this truck for a while, mainly because I'm broke. And but the bumper that's on there really detracts from the looks of the truck. It's been painted more than once, and the dark color has just taken a beating with just normal wear and tear from road debris and the like, and everywhere where it's chipped, the underlying primer and or colors just shows through, and it just looks pretty bad. The front of the hood looks not so great either, but to a much lesser extent. So about a bumper, let's see how this goes. Well, I was going to make a video about removing the bumper, but as usually the case, I got a little excited and I forgot to start the video. So anyway, the old bumper's off. We have to remove that light bezel as I talked about in the previous video. That's the new one. There's the old one. We did some repairs to it. They cut that panel out because the retaining nut bar was gone. It's cracked over here. Definitely not in great shape. So I'm glad I didn't go through the hassle of painting it. It wouldn't have worked out very well. Now we'll see if I can get this thing set up. So as you can see here in the video, that's a gap there between the bumper and the bumper mount on the driver's side. The bumper is tied up against the hood hinges here, so it can't go any further back. And then over here, it's got the same gap. If you'll notice, the holes in the bumper line up with the bumper mount, so even if I could move those mounts forward, that still wouldn't work. Well, that went about as planned. Or not. As you can see, it didn't even come close to fitting. I mean, it's a Mexican, it's just a cheap bumper, you know, it's a Mexican stamp bumper, but you know, if the body lines don't match up, that's one thing, but golly, the mounts and the holes don't even come close to matching up. I can't push the bumper back any further, and I'm 1.5 to 2 inches away from being able to get that to pull tight. So I guess back to the parts store and return that, and next step is the next step, I guess. Well, went back to Frontier Truck Parts where I bought the bumper. Yeah, they were head scratching as well. It just doesn't make any sense to anybody. I got to tell you, Frontier Truck Parts, since I bought the truck, I've dealt with them probably half a dozen times. I can't say good enough stuff about them. Every time, professional, kind, on the spot with everything, no problems. One of the managers came out and took a look at the videos that I had because he wanted to see, just for his sake, for future customers' sake, what the problem was with the bumper. And yeah, he apologized, which is no reason for them to apologize. They didn't make it, but yeah. So anyway, had a couple different options there. Not real keen on any of them, to be honest with you. The looks, I'm just not. And the mounting hardware was a bit confusing to me. So I'm going to go back and give it give it another look, another once over as to how the hardware can mount to the frame, and then go from there. So I guess currently I'm bumperless unless I choose to put the old one back on, which I will if I have to in a pinch. So I'll keep you updated.